What kind of movies are you interested in, or?
Mostly comedies, I would say.
Okay. Let's just go to the monologue then.
Actually, he's going to read the scene, actually.
Oh, okay.
You gave me 2 different pages on this one.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm pausing. And action.
They're fucking peasants, Derek. All of them. So what's up, man? I'm hearing a lot of shit about you.
Be careful with me, Cam. You know what's going on with me. You don't know what's going on with me.
Fucking talk to me then. We're family here. Let's work it out, whatever it is.
I'm family, Cam? Is that why you came to see me all the time up here? Up there?
I had to distance myself from you after that.
Fuck you, Cameron. You're a fucking chicken hawk, preying on kids.
I don't prey on fucking anyone.
No, you just fucking use them to filter your insanity.
You and Danny are like brothers to me, Derek. Come on, man.
He's not your brother, Cameron, alright? He's my brother. You hear me, Cam?
Fuck you, Derek. Fuck you. Don't think you can threaten me with this shit for a fucking second. I'm more important to him now than you ever were.
You gonna listen?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Shut the fuck up. You're gonna stay away. That's what you're gonna do.
It's over. Oh.
And
on that.
who is our commercial agent?
That would be me.
Okay, so give him a scenario and he has to improvise a commercial for the product that you give him. He doesn't have to repeat the pocket catheter one. Give him something else.
I'd be good with the pocket catheter.
Why?
So
I have
just
a lot of
like
experience.
give him a topic.
Yeah, a topic or product.
All right.
And have him make something up.
You have to sell to the viewers hemorrhoid cream.
What? Boy.
Hey, folks. You ever have really bad hemorrhoids? Well, I do all the time, every day, and it sucks. I know, coming from me. I have hemorrhoids right now, and they're hurt, and they're bleeding. And what you need for right there is some of this cream, okay? It's really good. You just kind of rub some on your finger, and then you know what you gotta do then. Lube it up real good. And yeah, you can get 3 bottles now for $12.99.
Good deal.
They're selling it cheap because it's really useful and people need it, you know. So I know I need it. So yeah, come down to Toys R Us and get your hemorrhoids.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
I love that. Oh my God, give me my answer to that.
Very good.
Do we have any other questions?
Do you have any accents?
No.
Okay.
So is that a yes or a no?
What's it sound like to you, mate?
So you
Sounds
have
like
you have
a
an
British and
accent.
Australian
This is
accent.
just my normal voice. It's a mixture of everything.
Oh, okay.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
I know.
All right. Any other questions?
I think, did I read somewhere that you're a psychology major?
Yeah.
And why do you want to study that?
Well, I'm not actually even sure I want to study it anymore. I'm still thinking about what I want to do. But right now I am a psychology major, but that's definitely subject to change.
Okay.
Why did you start it?
Okay. Because I like psychology and my family has a history of mental disorders and stuff like that, so I thought I'd get into it.
Okay.
Like it. All right. Last question. Coke or Pepsi?
Cocaine.
All right. Thank you very much, Matt. Rolling.
My name's Ryan.
Ryan.
Yep.
Last
Your
name?
last name.
Ram.
Ryan.
How do you spell that?
R-A-H-A-N.
Is it a silent H?
Yep. And like also kind of a silent second A. It's really awkward.
Oh,
It gets butchered all the time.
I see. Okay.
Do you have a
How many
headshot and resume so we could see that in writing?
In writing, no. I emailed it to the professor, but I have my resume on me on my phone. Yes.
Can we see
Yeah,
it?
can we see
Of course.
Do you also have links to an LA Casting Actors Access backstage account that we can look at as well?
I do have a link that I would have to get at, not at this moment, so ready to.
Someone, yeah.
Let's see it.
Thank you.
Any special talents?
I do sing and I do some ballroom dance.
Okay. You said doo-doo.
Can you sing for us then?
And
16 bars?
sure. Here we go. I am a question to the world, not an answer to be heard, or a moment that's held in your arms. And what do you think you would ever say? I won't listen anyway. You don't know me, and I'll never be what you want me to be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, so do you do like theater more than film?
In my experience, yes, I've done more musical theater and more theatrical productions. I believe on my resume it says Christmas Carol, Hairspray, and then I also did Oklahoma.
So do you see yourself continuing in theater, or do you want to move to film?
I would love to do as many aspects as I can. While I do have a background in theater, I would much rather move on to more TV, film era, more type of thing.
What's your favorite theater role and why?
My favorite theater role, I have to say it was probably when I played Fred in A Christmas Carol. While I did not tap into my dance experience or my singing experience, it really challenged me as an actor. Because while I wasn't the main lead, I was a second lead. And really getting into the character of Fred and really having to be the most upbeat, positive person when you're combated with the exact opposite of Mr. Scrooge. So it was really interesting to kind of play that always look at the glass as half full, whereas he's surrounded by really sadness and he's poor and he can't afford his marriage and he has to support everything, but he always looks at it in a positive.
I know you're talking about. Okay.
Definitely.
How many years have you been playing piano and guitar?
I've played piano for 7 years and I've played guitar for 2.
So if there was a part that would require you to perform, would you be able to do so?
I'd be able to perform.
Given any song?
Okay, do not give me Eruption by Van Halen. I can't play that. That's a one.
But anything else?
Most things, yes.
What's like your ideal role in a film?
My ideal role, I would have to say I would love to be that kind of, that guy that kind of is a good guy, but always flirts with that bad line, where he has that internal struggle between evil and good, and he's sarcastic, he's mean, but he's really, like, caring on the inside, but his sarcasm and his kind of, excuse my French, but his like, assholeness is just a shield for himself, and there's so much more
the
in the
movie,
qualities.
he kind of uncovers his...
Yeah, throughout he expands. The most I can compare it to would be like a Dean Winchester or a Damon Salvatore, if you guys ever watched Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
So do you see yourself as a character actor or a lead actor?
Definitely a lead actor.
Would you be able to do your own stunts?
Yeah. I mean,
No matter what?
depending on what they are.
What would be the limit?
Well, I can do a backflip. I'm not really good on front flips. But anything that causes like physical harm, I'm not afraid of that. I really don't care. I'll get thrown out a window. I really don't care.
Okay.
I'd like to volunteer the lovely Lindsay. We'd like to see a little of the dancing.
Of course. Of course. Do you have any swing experience?
So.
All right, so here we go. Yeah, I promise not to hurt you. So if I was to give a beat, it would go, it's like 1, 2, quick, gotta have a firm hand. Quick, there. There we go. So both hands here. 2, 1, 2. Sound good? Okay.
Yeah.
2.
You guys can stop any time.
Thank you.
Swing's the easiest thing to do with no beat. Salsa is a little bit different.
Okay. I have a monologue for you.
Oh, of course. If I have one
Oh, you have prepared?
If I have
Oh,
one
okay,
prepared,
you're
can I do
right.
it?
Yeah, do your prepared monologue.
So, this monologue is from, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's Any Given Sunday. It's called Inches, and it's by Al Pacino. He is talking to his team. His team used to be at the very bottom. And while he is a very different coach, not a very good person, he is trying to motivate his team because they're down, they're going out, no one thinks they can win. And this is his way of motivating. I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to the biggest battle of your professional lives. Now, either we can heal as a team, or we will crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till there is nothing left. We are in hell now, gentlemen. And believe me, we can sit here and get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell, 1 inch at a time. Now, I can't do it for you. I'm too old. But when I look and when I see these young faces, I think, I've made every wrong decision a middle-aged man can make. I pissed away all my money, believe it or not. I chased away every person that has ever grown to love me. And lately, I can't stand the face I see in the mirror. You know, as you get older, things start getting taken away from you. You know, it's just a part of life, but you don't learn that until you start losing stuff. And you come to realize that life's just a game of inches. And so is football. Because in both games, life and football, the margin for error is so small. Think about it. 1/2 step too late or too early, you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too fast or too slow, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need in life are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, in every minute, and in every second. And on this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we will tear ourselves and everyone around us apart for that inch, because we know that when added up, all those inches are what makes the fucking difference between winning and losing, between living and dying. And believe me, it is the guy in a fight that is willing to die for that inch that wins. And if I'm gonna live any longer, it is because I am willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that is what living is. It's the 6 inches in front of your face. But I can't make you guys do it. You gotta look to the person next to you. Look into his eyes. Now, I think you're gonna find a man that's willing to go that inch with you. Because deep down, he knows that you would do the same for him. That's a team. We can either heal as a team, or we will die as individuals. That's football, gentlemen. That's all it is. Now, what are you going to do? And see.
Okay,
Thank you.
and I'm gonna cut for a second.